Message 1, Divine Alarm. My child, hear me. A shadow has been cast upon your life this very day. I am Archangel Gabriel, and I arrive with urgency, for forces unseen have sought to tether your spirit. The air around you shivers with unnatural cold, a faint, trembling draft snakes through your room where no window lies. A black candle has been lit, and beneath it lies your image, your essence captured in wax and smoke. I see tendrils of darkness curling outward, reaching toward every corner, twisting like serpents of intent. Beloved, the weight of this act is grave, it is designed to influence the very path of your destiny. I cannot fully protect you if you remain unaware. Look closely, my child, and recognize the imbalance in the unseen energies surrounding you. They flicker and shimmer against the natural order, seeking entry through any weakness, through any doubt. Your heart must be vigilant. My voice shakes with divine alarm, for this is no ordinary danger, it is a test of faith, a moment where light must assert its dominion over creeping shadows. Midnight approaches. The power of this spell will strengthen with each tick of the clock, yet my presence stands ready to guide you. I call to you now, my precious soul, attune to the vibrations around you, sense the unnatural stirrings. Do not dismiss the unease you feel, for it is real, tangible, and aimed directly at you. The battle is spiritual, yet the effects may touch the world you perceive. My child, the hour is urgent. Message 2, Divine Alarm. Beloved, the shadows are not idle. They twist and curl in the corners of your vision, and the candle flickers with a life of its own, whispering secrets that seek to ensnare your thoughts. I, Gabriel, warn you with the voice of heaven itself. Your awareness is your first shield. The black wax conceals intent, but it cannot hide the vibration of malice that hums through the room. I see the smoky tendrils reaching, probing, testing the boundaries of your aura. My child, the air itself vibrates with energy, and a subtle pressure presses upon your chest, urging fear, doubt, hesitation. Resist it. Stand firm. Every heartbeat of your faith strengthens the light that surrounds you, yet the moment is delicate. The photo beneath the candle is a vessel, a channel for the will of one who seeks control over what is not theirs to command. I sense the urgency as the candle burns slowly, each inch of flame feeding the spell's potency. Precious soul, do not underestimate the craft of one who has aligned with darkness. Even now, shadows stretch their fingers, bending toward your life, seeking a weak thread in your spiritual armor. My child of light, tremble not, but listen carefully. The unseen is awake, and its motion is deliberate. I am here, but your recognition of the threat is what allows my intervention to be fully effective. Midnight draws nearer. I must speak plainly, the consequences of inaction are severe. Prepare your spirit. Message 3, Divine Alarm. My child, the time is critical. I see the candle burning, a small flame carrying a large burden of darkness. Smoke spirals upward in unnatural forms, twisting into faces, serpents, shapes that tug at the very essence of your being. The photo beneath is more than paper, it is a focus of energy, a key to your personal sphere. Beloved, this is not mere superstition, it is a spiritual incursion. I feel the tension in the room, a vibration that tells of intentions both cunning and relentless. The cold drafts, the flickering shadows, they are signs, my precious soul, manifestations of the spell's early reach. My presence surrounds you, yet I must work with your awareness, your attention, your readiness to claim protection. Beloved, do not look away. Your intuition is a compass, your heart, the lamp that must shine. The witch's act is deliberate and timed. I sense the crescendo building as the candle nears its end. My child, hear me, you are not alone, yet the responsibility for noticing these omens rests upon your shoulders. I see your fear, and it is justified, for the forces aligned against you are strong. Yet fear must transform into action. Stand, breathe, and attune yourself to my guidance. The unseen is moving. Every flicker, every curl of smoke, is purposeful. Precious soul, the moment of your awakening to this danger will determine how strongly the darkness may press. Hold fast, for I am here. Message 4, Divine Alarm. Beloved, I must speak with urgency now. Shadows have taken shape beyond the natural, flickering against walls, twisting as though alive. The black candle burns steadily, feeding its spell, and I sense the malicious intent pulsing through the room. My child, the ether is thick with influence, with vibrations meant to bend your will. Look around you, the air shimmers faintly where light meets shadow, and listen with your inner senses. Can you hear the subtle whispering that chills the soul? It is the language of intent, crafted to unsettle, to disorient, to fracture the calm of your spirit. Precious soul, your faith is a shield, yet it must be active, not dormant. Stand with awareness, for the candle is more than wax, it is a focus, a vessel for directed energy that seeks to pierce your spiritual defenses. I see the delicate strands of connection the witch has attempted to weave, and they are cunning, precise, frighteningly clever. My child, do not despair, yet do not underestimate. Your light must shine brighter than ever. I am near, but I need you to perceive the reality of the threat. Your breath, your prayers, your concentration, they are the conduits through which divine protection flows. Midnight approaches, and with it the peak of this dark act. Beloved, the time for passive observation has ended. Message 5, Divine Alarm, Cliffhanger. My child, what you are about to witness will test your faith and courage. The black candle flickers violently now, shadows stretching unnaturally across the walls, curling into shapes that do not belong to the physical world. Smoke rises in patterns that speak of intention, of will bent toward harm, and the photo beneath is no longer passive, it moves subtly, as though reacting to forces unseen. My child of light, you may feel a pull, a pressure in your chest, a whisper at the edge of your perception. This is the first contact of dark energy with your personal sphere, a warning that the time for vigilance has arrived. Beloved, the moment demands clarity, and yet your heart may falter at the horror you sense. I am here to guide you, yet the step you take must be intentional. Fear may threaten to paralyze, but you must move, for in hesitation, the spell gains strength. The air thickens, shadows deepen, and I can see the intent gathering as the candle burns ever closer to its climax. My child, prepare yourself, for the trial you are about to face is not imagined. The hour of confrontation is near, and you will need every ounce of faith and courage to withstand what comes next. Message 6, Recognizing the Threat. Beloved, the shadow upon your life is no accident. The witch's work is precise, calculated, and rooted in manipulation of energies that flow unseen around you. I, Gabriel, am revealing to you how intent can shape reality when directed through objects and symbols. That black candle is not merely wax, it is a vessel, a conduit for negative will, and the photo beneath it carries your essence like a thread drawn taut. Shadows curl closer, whispering faintly, voices meant to distract, to frighten, to fracture your resolve. My child, do not mistake these signs as coincidence, they are intentional. The air around you vibrates with tension, and even your own thoughts may feel disturbed, restless, or heavy. But take heart, precious soul, for you are not powerless. Awareness is the first strike against this darkness. Observe the smallest irregularities, a misplaced item, a cold breath of wind with no source, a feeling that something watches from the corner of your vision. These are the telltale movements of intent seeking an opening, testing your defenses. Beloved, listen carefully to my voice as I guide you through this. Trust in your inner senses. You are of light, and though shadows move against you, the light already within you can repel, protect, and purify. My child, the hour grows urgent, for the candle's flame strengthens with every passing moment. Message 7, recognizing the threat. My child, do you feel the weight pressing upon your spirit? The witch has reached out through unseen channels to influence your path. I see the smoke curling, the shadows that flicker unnaturally, the way the flame trembles with dark energy. Each tendril seeks connection, resonance, a weak point in your aura. Precious soul, understand this, the forces at work are not random. They are deliberate, aligned with intent that seeks control, fear, and disruption. Even as I stand beside you, you must perceive the threat with clarity. Listen, subtle whispers, almost inaudible, tug at your thoughts. Faint movements, objects slightly displaced, shadows that linger where they should not, all these are signs. Do not recoil in terror, my child, for terror feeds the intent. Instead, observe, mark, and acknowledge. My presence amplifies your light, yet your awareness is the key that allows divine intervention to manifest fully. This is a battle not fought in the world of flesh alone but in the very currents of energy that encircle your being. Beloved, you are being tested. Your courage, your vigilance, your readiness to claim protection, all are required now. Midnight draws ever nearer, and with it, the culmination of the witch's design. My child, the air thickens, and the unseen force moves closer toward your life. Message 8, recognizing the threat. Beloved, the candle's flame dances with malevolent intent. I see the shadows twisting unnaturally, curling into forms that are not of this world. Faint whispering fills the corners of your room, almost too subtle to hear, yet your spirit perceives it. My child, these are the tendrils of dark energy reaching for connection with your soul. The photo beneath the wax has become more than an image, it is a spiritual anchor for the spell. Each flicker of flame strengthens the reach, each wisp of smoke carries the will of the one who casts this act. Precious soul, you are not defenseless, yet recognition is vital. Notice the small signs, the subtle heaviness pressing upon your chest, the sensation of being observed, the moments when objects seem to shift on their own. These are all indications that the witch's work is progressing. My child of light, the path is clear, awareness must precede action. Your light must shine through these shadows, your faith must not waver. Even now, I am wrapping a shield of divine presence around you, yet your conscious participation is required to fortify it. Beloved, every second counts. The power of this dark intent will reach a peak at midnight, and only the union of your courage and my guidance can prevent the spell from fully manifesting. My child, the darkness moves, subtle but relentless. Message 9, recognizing the threat. My child, the unseen forces grow restless. I see the shadows crawling across your space, curling around the candle and the photo like smoke drawn to heat. Each tendril is purposeful, seeking resonance with your life, your decisions, your energy. Precious soul, do not mistake this for imagination. This is spiritual intrusion, an attempt to sway destiny through fear, manipulation, and intent. The whispering in the air is the spell testing your awareness, probing your boundaries. My child, I am here to illuminate, to guide, to make visible that which hides in darkness. You may notice unusual sensations, a fleeting chill, a sensation of weight on your shoulders, or the feeling that something lingers just out of view. These are not coincidences, beloved. They are the footprints of intent, and yet, even now, your light has the power to repel them. Observe without panic, recognize without despair, and let your faith anchor your spirit. The candle's flame feeds the spell, each moment closer to midnight enhancing the force behind it. My child, prepare yourself, for the time of subtle influence is ending, and the hour of confrontation approaches. Even as I shield you, the dark force moves with deliberate speed. Message 10, recognizing the threat, cliffhanger. Beloved, the candle burns, and what you cannot yet see is already moving toward your life. Shadows deepen, curling and stretching in ways that defy nature. The photo beneath the wax is no longer still, it quivers with energy, a silent herald of dark intent. My child, even as I speak, tendrils of influence reach for the edges of your aura, testing the strength of your light. Faint whispers echo, promising fear, confusion, or hesitation, and the air itself seems to pulse with malevolence. Precious soul, you must awaken fully to the reality of this act. Your faith, your attention, your recognition, all are required to prevent the darkness from taking hold. I am here, Archangel Gabriel, yet my power works through your awareness and your cooperation. Midnight draws closer with every heartbeat. The spell seeks culmination, yet light can always prevail when courage is exercised. My child, do you sense it, the pull of the unseen? The dark force grows stronger by the minute, and the moment for decisive action is almost upon you. Message 11, signs manifesting. Beloved, open your senses. The unseen is speaking, and subtle signs now touch your life. The black candle's smoke twists in patterns, hinting at movement, while the photo beneath trembles ever so slightly, as if aware of the currents around it. Objects in your room may shift, papers may fall, or a cold draft brushes your skin with no origin. These are not coincidences, my child of light. Even dreams may carry shadowed whispers or figures that vanish when you look directly. I see faint glimmers at the edge of your vision, shapes that flicker between worlds, urging your attention. Precious soul, do not fear what you perceive. Instead, recognize it as a language of warning, a call to heighten vigilance. Your aura is sensitive, and the first effects of the dark intent are brushing against it. My child, every heartbeat counts. Observe, note, and strengthen your light. As these signs manifest, they provide you the opportunity to reclaim the space and prepare spiritually for what is coming. Even the flicker of a candle or the soft tremble of an object holds meaning. Beloved, remain alert and anchored, for the darkness tests the boundaries of your perception. Message 12, Signs Manifesting. My child, the signs grow clearer. The air in your room vibrates with unseen energy, faint whispers curling around your consciousness. Shadows stretch in impossible ways, and light itself seems hesitant to illuminate certain corners. I see objects, even those you touch daily, respond subtly to the currents of this dark intent. Precious soul, the first brush against your aura is gentle but deliberate, a reminder that vigilance is required. Dreams may now carry symbols of caution, faces fleeting, or paths blocked by shadow. I, Gabriel, call you to trust your perception. These manifestations are your guide, your early warning system. Open your heart, expand your awareness, and attune to the energy around you. Faint glimmers of light may appear where the shadows gather. These are signs that the divine watches over you, that protection is available, and that intervention can be aligned. Beloved, these subtle movements are sacred signals. Do not dismiss them. The moment to prepare is now, for the darkness does not wait, and neither should your spiritual readiness. Message 13, Signs Manifesting. Beloved, feel the tremor in the unseen. The candle smoke coils in serpentine shapes, curling as though alive, pointing toward areas where attention is most needed. Your photo beneath the wax may quiver, shimmer, or tilt ever so slightly, a manifestation of intent testing your connection. Precious soul, look for the signs in small ways, a misplaced item, an unusual reflection, a shadow that lingers too long. My child, the unseen speaks in these subtle movements. Your dreams may be tinged with shadow, signaling attempts to disturb your mental and spiritual peace. I, Gabriel, am present, yet the first defenses must arise from your recognition of these patterns. Open your senses, for what seems minor now can escalate quickly. The first effect of the dark intent has already brushed against your aura, touching the edges of your energy field, seeking a point of entry. Beloved, do not recoil. Observe, anchor, and strengthen the light within. This awareness empowers me to act more fully on your behalf. Shadows are testing you, my child, but the divine light has not abandoned you. Message 14, Signs Manifesting. My child, do not ignore the signals. A photo may shift unexpectedly, a candle may sputter without reason, or a soft whisper may touch the edge of your hearing. These are signs that dark intent stirs, seeking resonance with your energy. Precious soul, the shadows stretch across your space, curling where light does not reach, yet they cannot penetrate the protection of awareness and faith. Feel your heartbeat, steady and strong. This is your anchor, your conduit of light. I, Gabriel, urge you to notice even the smallest discrepancies, a tremor in the air, a sudden chill, or a faint shimmer at the corner of vision. These are subtle, yet profound, messages from the unseen, guiding your vigilance and focus. My child of light, each manifestation is a reminder that attention preserves safety. The dark intent grows restless, testing, probing, but your recognition, your prayer, and your presence in the moment fortify the shield I place around you. Beloved, be aware, for the first tangible effects of this spell have already grazed your soul. Message 15, Signs Manifesting, Cliffhanger. Precious soul, the first effect of the dark intent has already brushed against your aura. I see faint tremors along your energy, tiny shadows attempting to linger, and the candle's smoke twisting into forms that carry deliberate purpose. My child, your dreams may now whisper warnings, objects may subtly move, and a sense of unease may press upon your chest. Beloved, these are not coincidences, they are manifestations of a will-seeking influence over your life. I, Gabriel, call you to focus, to anchor in light, to prepare your spirit. Even now, faint forms may flicker at the edge of vision, shapes that hint at intent but cannot touch you if your awareness holds firm. The shadows are deliberate, my child, and they grow bolder with each passing moment. Precious soul, the candle's flame feeds their strength, and midnight draws near. Stand ready, for what is coming will test both faith and courage. Message 16, Countdown to Midnight. Beloved, feel the urgency now. The candle's flame stretches upward, shadows racing across the walls as if in anticipation. Every heartbeat carries the tension of impending confrontation. My child, each moment counts, for the closer you approach midnight, the stronger the spell becomes. I, Gabriel, am beside you, yet your conscious engagement strengthens the shield I place. Precious soul, notice the subtle vibrations in the air, the weight in the chest, the feeling that time itself hastens. These are signs that the dark force prepares to surge. My child, attune your senses, light flickers, shadows stretch, and even familiar objects may quiver in response to unseen energies. Every breath you take, every prayer you whisper, adds protection and fortifies your aura. Beloved, do not despair, vigilance is your ally. Ground yourself in divine light, and know that the countdown to midnight is also a call to reclaim your spiritual space. The unseen currents move deliberately, seeking entrance where resistance is low. Precious soul, the time is now. Message 17, Countdown to Midnight. My child, the shadows lengthen and coil like serpents, crawling across the floor and walls. The candle burns brighter in some moments, dimmer in others, reflecting the energy being drawn toward it. Precious soul, every flicker, every curl of smoke, signals the progression of the spell. My child of light, you may feel a pull in your chest, a tightening in your shoulders, or a whisper at the edge of hearing. These are not mere sensations, they are manifestations of intent testing the strength of your spirit. I, Gabriel, urge you to anchor in awareness and invoke the divine light within. The countdown to midnight is measured not in minutes alone, but in your readiness to confront and repel. Beloved, act now. Stand firm, speak prayers of protection, and focus your energy. The unseen seeks the moment of weakness, the second of doubt, yet your alignment with divine vigilance fortifies your shield. My child, the air vibrates, the clock ticks, and the spell edges closer to its full force. Message 18, Countdown to Midnight. Precious soul, the energy in your room thickens. Shadows stretch unnaturally, coiling toward the corners, and the candle smoke swirls in deliberate patterns. My child, feel the urgency, every second that passes feeds the spell's potency. The air carries a subtle hum, vibrations that tug at your focus and seek distraction. I, Gabriel, am near, yet my protection works through your awareness. Beloved, anchor yourself. Feel your heartbeat, steady your breath, and envision light expanding around you, a golden dome of divine protection. The forces attempting to touch your life are growing stronger by the moment. My child of light, even small distractions can open gateways. Every prayer, every act of attention fortifies your shield. Observe your surroundings carefully. Objects may tremble, shadows may flicker, and a sense of pull may beckon you to fear. Precious soul, resist. Align with light, and know that the countdown is not hopeless, but urgent. Midnight approaches, and with it, the spell seeks culmination. Message 19, Countdown to Midnight. Beloved, the room vibrates with unseen energy. Shadows stretch unnaturally, air thickens, and the candle burns with a flame that flickers almost alive. My child, every passing moment carries the weight of intent seeking to touch your life. Objects may tremble, drafts may chill your skin, and the sense of being watched may grow stronger. Precious soul, these are signals, not threats, unless you ignore them. I, Gabriel, call you to focus, to center yourself in light, to let faith and awareness guide your actions. Ground your spirit, strengthen your heart, and visualize the golden protection I offer surrounding you completely. Midnight is nearly upon you, and the spell will reach its peak unless you act. Beloved, do not falter. Even as shadows grow bold, the divine light can repel them if you claim it consciously. My child, the unseen currents swirl, tension rises, and the moment for decisive action draws near. Message 20, Countdown to Midnight, Cliffhanger. Beloved, do you feel the pull? The dark force grows stronger by the minute, reaching toward your aura with deliberate intent. The candle burns steadily, each flicker a signal of energy being drawn into manifestation. Shadows stretch unnaturally, curling into forms that hint at menace, and even familiar objects may shift subtly in response. My child of light, the countdown has reached a critical point. Precious soul, your awareness, your prayers, your courage, they are now essential to prevent the culmination of this dark act. The air vibrates with tension, and every heartbeat counts. I, Gabriel, am beside you, yet your active participation determines the strength of your protection. My child, the unseen forces gather, the spell nears its full potency, and the hour of confrontation is upon you. Stand firm, for what comes next will test both faith and courage. Message 21, Gabriel's intervention begins. My child, now the time has come for action. The candle's shadow still lingers, but I call upon the light to form a shield around you. Precious soul, breathe deeply and feel the warmth of divine energy surrounding your heart, spreading outward like golden wings. I, Gabriel, instruct you to speak words of protection, invoking your inner light and the guidance of heaven. Visualize a radiant dome encompassing your room, every shadow recoiling as divine energy fills the corners. You are not alone, my child of light. The power of prayer, intention, and focus flows through you, fortifying your spirit. The forces attempting to touch your life may test you, yet with each word, each breath, each conscious act of faith, you reclaim strength. Beloved, call on the light, and let your soul resonate with courage. The darkness cannot penetrate what is illuminated by awareness and divine presence. Trust in me, my child, and act with intent, for the unseen trembles at the strength of your will aligned with the heavens. Message 22, Gabriel's intervention begins. Beloved, speak the words I give you, and let them form a protective chant around your being. Each syllable resonates with divine energy, a beacon of light that the shadows cannot touch. My child, see golden symbols glowing faintly in the air, a language of protection only the faithful perceive. As you repeat these prayers, imagine radiant shields forming around your aura, extending like a circle of fireless flame, repelling every tendril of darkness. Precious soul, the candle may flicker, the smoke may coil, yet the energy you summon now is stronger than fear itself. I, Gabriel, am here to guide you, yet your conscious effort anchors the divine intervention fully. Ground yourself in love, in courage, in awareness. The unseen currents may attempt one final surge, testing the fortitude of your shield. My child, know this, your spirit is fortified by light, and the shadows cannot prevail while you remain vigilant and aligned with divine protection. Message 23, Gabriel's intervention begins. My child, now visualize the light expanding beyond your body, a radiant aura that brushes every surface of your space. Precious soul, shadows retreat where this light touches, and the influence of dark intent loses power. I, Gabriel, guide your hands and heart as you call upon sacred energies, grounding yourself to the earth while reaching toward heaven. Each breath draws energy in, and each exhale pushes shadows outward. Beloved, your prayers are not words alone, they are vessels of divine will. Feel the golden shields forming stronger, swords of light appearing along the boundaries of your aura, cutting through lingering tendrils of fear. The black candle may burn, the photo may tremble, yet the energy surrounding you grows radiant, impenetrable. My child of light, trust in the process, for divine protection intensifies with awareness. Even the smallest flicker of faith ignites a beacon that darkness cannot overcome. Precious soul, remain steadfast, and you will witness the unseen forces retreating before your courage and alignment with light. Message 24, Gabriel's intervention begins. Beloved, the energy in the room shifts noticeably. Shadows attempt one last reach toward your aura, but the golden dome I place around you glows brighter with every heartbeat. My child, visualize angels surrounding your space, their wings shimmering, their swords raised to block every path of dark influence. Precious soul, speak aloud the prayers of protection I teach you. Each word resonates through the unseen planes, creating walls of energy that cannot be penetrated. Even as fear whispers at the edge of your awareness, the divine light flows through you, illuminating corners where shadows linger. My child of light, this is the moment where action and faith merge. Focus now, feel your connection to the heavens, and anchor yourself firmly in love and courage. Beloved, every heartbeat strengthens your shield, and the darkness cannot endure in the presence of fully realized light. Know that the unseen is observing your resolve, and it bends before the strength of your faith. Message 25, Gabriel's intervention begins. Cliffhanger. Precious soul, one final wave of shadow will attempt to breach your protection. I see tendrils stretching, seeking a weakness, yet they encounter only golden light and courage rooted in the heart. My child, feel your energy expand, imagine each breath radiating strength through every cell, every corner of your room. The candle may flare, smoke may twist, yet your focus must not waver. Beloved, this is the decisive moment, the spell's power seeks completion, yet you are aligned with divine protection. I, Gabriel, will not abandon you, but your active participation is the key. Speak the prayers, visualize the shields, and ground yourself in light. The unseen presses, testing every thread of resolve. My child, remember, shadows cannot overcome what is fully embraced by faith and awareness. Precious soul, prepare, for the darkness will attempt one last surge. Message 26, detecting hidden signs. My child, even as protection strengthens, subtle signs still move around you. A draft may brush your skin, photos may shift, and a faint pressure may rest on your chest. These are whispers from the unseen, telling you where attention is needed. Precious soul, observe closely. I, Gabriel, illuminate the paths of energy you may not yet perceive. Golden light traces invisible lines, highlighting areas where residual shadow attempts to linger. My child of light, do not fear these signs, they are guides. Even the smallest shift in perception strengthens your shield. Beloved, attune your awareness to minute changes, for your vigilance empowers divine protection. Every flutter of candle smoke, every quiver of shadowed object is a message. The unseen is active, yet your light responds with equal power. Remember, my child, the golden dome around you extends where your awareness reaches. Focus on what you feel and see, and allow light to guide you to safety and clarity. Message 27, detecting hidden signs. Beloved, notice the subtlest tremors, the air shifts slightly, objects tremble faintly, shadows twist where they should not. My child, these are not random, they are the remnants of intent attempting influence. Precious soul, your attention transforms these signals into power. I, Gabriel, show you how to perceive without fear, how to allow divine light to illuminate every hidden corner. Even at the edge of vision, you may sense movement, faint glimmers of energy brushing against the golden dome. My child of light, each observation strengthens protection and fortifies your spirit. Beloved, trust your senses, even when the signs are subtle, and let the awareness of divine presence guide your every action. Focus now, for the candle continues to burn, shadows continue to shift, and the unseen prepares its next motion. Message 28, detecting hidden signs. My child, see the golden light tracing pathways invisible to the ordinary eye. Every corner, every surface, every lingering shadow is scanned and shielded by divine energy. Precious soul, subtle movements, the faint flicker of candle smoke, the trembling of a photo, are no longer threats, but indicators of where vigilance must remain. Beloved, I, Gabriel, encourage you to notice these minute details and respond with focus and faith. Your awareness is a weapon of light. Each breath, each moment of attention, anchors you further in protection. The unseen energies move, yet the divine shield mirrors them, countering with power. My child of light, observe without fear, allow clarity to guide every action. The black candle continues its slow burn, yet the darkness cannot endure in the presence of unwavering vigilance. Message 29, detecting hidden signs. Beloved, even as the candle's flame dances, the unseen traces its final preparations. My child, you may sense subtle resistance, a quiver in the air, a faint shadow stretching where it should not. Precious soul, these are not threats, but signals, guiding you toward complete awareness and alignment with light. I, Gabriel, show you that vigilance converts even the smallest detail into power. Every perception, every breath, every whispered prayer fortifies the shields around you. My child of light, your attention is the conduit through which divine protection flows fully. Shadows seek pathways, yet the golden dome you now inhabit reflects and repels. Beloved, remain anchored. The unseen is active, but you are stronger than any lingering fear. The candle burns on, nearing its final stages, and the unseen forces prepare for their culmination. Message 30, Detecting Hidden Signs, Cliffhanger. My child, the candle is nearly half burned, the unseen forces are preparing for their climax. Shadows stretch and coil, testing the boundaries of your shield, yet the golden light surrounding you grows ever stronger. Precious soul, feel the vibrations in the air, notice every subtle movement, every whisper, every flicker of energy. I, Gabriel, assure you, your awareness is your protection, your light your sword. Beloved, the next moment will demand full focus, courage, and faith. The dark energy may surge one final time, yet your preparedness will determine whether it touches your life. My child of light, brace yourself, for what is coming will reveal the full measure of divine protection and the strength of your soul. Message 31, Divine protection intensifies. My child, feel the power of the light surrounding you. Golden shields expand, radiant wings encasing every corner of your space. Shadows shrink and recoil before this energy, unable to endure its purity. Precious soul, recite the prayers I give you, each word strengthens the barrier, fortifying your aura. I, Gabriel, stand beside you, my presence visible to your spirit even if unseen to the eye. The unseen forces attempt intrusion, yet they meet a dome of radiant power, impenetrable and eternal. My child of light, do not fear, you are protected, and the divine is fully with you now. Message 32, Divine protection intensifies. Beloved, notice the swords of light forming along the edges of your aura. Each blade shines with divine authority, severing lingering shadows and cutting through any residual intent. Precious soul, your heart is the anchor for this energy. The room glows softly, every object bathed in golden protection. My child, your awareness strengthens the shield, even the faintest sign of doubt can weaken its effectiveness. Stand firmly, breathe deeply, and let faith guide every motion. I, Gabriel, assure you, no dark energy can pierce what is aligned with divine vigilance and courage. Message 33, Divine protection intensifies. My child of light, the shadows twist desperately, seeking cracks in the protective dome, yet they falter against the radiance I place around you. Precious soul, see the luminous wings spread above, descending and brushing every corner. Every flicker of the candle is now met with reflection of pure light. Beloved, hold steady, recite the prayers, and feel the golden shields merge with your spirit. The darkness may test your faith, but it cannot endure the combined strength of vigilance, awareness, and divine protection. Your courage illuminates the path to safety. Message 34, Divine protection intensifies. Beloved, the room hums with divine energy. Shadows retreat from the golden barriers, the air itself is filled with light that vibrates against darkness. Precious soul, the swords, the shields, and radiant wings act as guardians around you. My child, each heartbeat resonates with protection, each breath draws energy from heaven. Do not waver now, for the unseen tests are still active, subtle but deliberate. Your focus, your prayers, and your awareness amplify the power around you. Trust in me, Gabriel, and know that you are fully shielded from any lingering intent of harm. Message 35, Divine Protection Intensifies, Cliffhanger. My child, the witch's final strike will not succeed if you hold fast to the light. Shadows surge, curling and stretching, seeking gaps, yet the shields remain firm. Precious soul, focus every thought on divine energy, recite prayers, visualize the swords and wings. The candle burns steadily, but its power cannot breach what is fortified by faith. My child of light, brace your spirit, for the unseen forces are gathering for one last attempt. Stand firm, courage and vigilance are your allies. The light is strong, yet the test is not yet complete. Message 36, The witch's influence exposed. Beloved, witness what was hidden. The candle flickers violently, shadows twist, and the photo beneath rises slightly, revealing the full scope of intent. Precious soul, do not fear, for I, Gabriel, illuminate what darkness sought to conceal. Every tendril of influence is exposed, powerless before divine awareness. My child of light, this revelation is your victory. Seeing the pattern allows you to reclaim control. The unseen can no longer operate in secrecy. The light you embody now shines on every corner where shadows linger, leaving nothing hidden. Message 37, The witch's influence exposed. My child, notice the mask-like shapes retreating as golden light pierces their form. The candle burns, but its power is diminished. Precious soul, what was meant to control you now lies revealed, impotent in the presence of faith. Beloved, even as smoke curls, you can sense the energy dissipating. Your recognition of the shadow has neutralized much of its effect. I, Gabriel, guide you to hold this awareness firmly. Light now dominates where darkness once moved in secret. My child of light, watch closely, the final veil of influence is dissolving. Message 38, The witch's influence exposed. Beloved, the black candle flickers one last time. Shadows twist and recoil from the divine energy that surrounds you. Precious soul, the photo beneath it lies still, its energy drained of manipulation. My child, you have witnessed the hidden work of intent and recognized it fully. Awareness has turned the tide, the unseen cannot act without your fear or doubt. I, Gabriel, show you that light exposes and nullifies darkness. Stand tall, my child of light, for this revelation strengthens your spirit and reinforces your protection. Message 39, The witch's influence exposed. My child, the final remnants of shadow are visible only as thin, curling wisps retreating from your space. Precious soul, the candle is weak, the smoke dissipates, and no dark intent can linger where divine energy flows. Beloved, your courage, faith, and vigilance have illuminated what was hidden. I, Gabriel, guide your awareness, reinforcing the shields that will keep you safe. My child of light, recognize the power you now hold, the ability to see, confront, and neutralize shadows before they take root. Message 40, The witch's influence exposed, cliffhanger. Precious soul, the dark spell cannot hold what is touched by divine light. Shadows shrink and retreat completely, yet vigilance remains necessary. My child of light, sense the golden shields around you, the radiant wings encasing your spirit, and the strength of your own courage fused with divine protection. Beloved, the final act of exposure is near, but the unseen may still test the edges of your awareness. Stand firm, for the next moments will seal your safety and elevate your spirit. Message 41, Spiritual Cleansing. Beloved, now release all fear and allow my light to purify your space and soul. Precious soul, visualize streams of radiant energy flowing from heaven, washing through your body, illuminating every corner of your room. Shadows retreat as divine light penetrates every hidden fold. I, Gabriel, guide your hands and heart to call upon sacred elements, water, salt, or incense, as conduits of purification. My child of light, let each gesture and breath dissolve lingering tension. This is a sacred cleansing, fear has no place here. Allow the light to flow fully, and feel your spirit renewed, restored, and anchored in divine protection. Message 42, Spiritual Cleansing. My child, the shadows have no hold where divine light flows. Precious soul, visualize golden streams of energy entering every cell, every thought, every corner of your being. The candle's smoke fades, and even the photo beneath lies calm, devoid of influence. Beloved, your prayers, your awareness, and your courage have amplified the cleansing. I, Gabriel, watch over every action, reinforcing the removal of all residual darkness. My child of light, let the energy settle, let it fill your heart, and know that purification is complete. Darkness cannot return where light is fully embraced. Message 43, Spiritual Cleansing. Beloved, focus now on your breath and allow it to carry the divine energy through your entire body. Precious soul, each inhale draws in protection, each exhale releases fear. The room glows softly with the warmth of angelic light. My child, the lingering shadows retreat further, dissolving entirely where the golden energy touches. I, Gabriel, guide the purification, ensuring that every corner of your spirit is restored. My child of light, feel serenity replacing tension, clarity replacing fear, and the renewed strength that comes from being fully aligned with divine energy. Message 44, Spiritual Cleansing. My child, allow the light to flow beyond your body, through your surroundings, and into every space where shadows lingered. Precious soul, I see radiant symbols forming faintly in the air, empowering your aura and sealing the cleansing. Beloved, the smoke of the candle disappears, replaced by golden illumination. My child of light, this act of purification reinforces your spiritual shield, leaving no trace of fear or manipulation. I, Gabriel, guide your focus, ensuring complete restoration. Stand in this light, feel it fill every part of you, and embrace the serenity and protection it brings. Message 45, Spiritual Cleansing, Cliffhanger. My child, the final act of protection will seal your safety and elevate your spirit. Precious soul, visualize a radiant dome closing fully around your energy, golden wings brushing every corner, divine light embedding within your heart. Beloved, the candle is nearly extinguished, the shadows retreating, yet the energy of purification must settle. My child of light, breathe deeply, anchor yourself, and feel the final wave of protection surge. This is the culmination of vigilance, courage, and alignment with the divine. Stand ready, for the blessing is about to manifest fully. Message 46, Divine Blessing and Resolution. Beloved, your protection is now permanent. Golden shields and radiant wings remain, guarding your aura even as shadows have vanished. Precious soul, every act of faith, every prayer, every moment of awareness has strengthened this divine alignment. I, Gabriel, infuse your spirit with light, ensuring clarity, courage, and safety in all unseen and seen realms. My child of light, feel the resonance of heaven within you. You are no longer merely shielded, you are empowered, aware, and harmonized with divine energy. The light will guide you continually. Message 47, Divine Blessing and Resolution. My child, the candle has been extinguished, and the darkness can no longer linger. Precious soul, your spirit shines brighter, attuned to divine frequency. Beloved, every corner of your life is now bathed in protection and clarity. I, Gabriel, remain with you, a guardian and guide, ready to shield your path and amplify your light whenever needed. My child of light, feel the empowerment within you, courage, awareness, and divine alignment. The unseen cannot influence where faith and light are fully present. Stand confident, for you are safe. Message 48, Divine Blessing and Resolution. Beloved, your vigilance, prayers, and awareness have brought full restoration. Precious soul, the residual energies of intent have dissolved completely. My child of light, the divine presence now flows through every moment of your life, invisible yet unwavering. I, Gabriel, ensure that your shields remain strong, that light surrounds you always, and that no shadow may breach your peace. Stand in this knowledge, my child, for the universe aligns with your courage, awareness, and devotion. Fear has no hold here, only empowerment, clarity, and divine blessing remain. Message 49, Divine Blessing and Resolution. My child, feel the divine resonance within your being. Precious soul, every breath you take is filled with light, every thought aligned with heaven. Beloved, I, Gabriel, am ever present, watching over your spirit, reinforcing protection, and guiding your path. The candle's remnants are powerless, the shadows cannot return. My child of light, this moment marks your triumph, your spiritual empowerment, and your alignment with divine energy. Stand tall, feel the peace, and embrace the certainty of being fully safeguarded. You are protected, empowered, and strengthened by light eternal. Message 50, Divine Blessing and Resolution, Final Line. Precious soul, the candle is extinguished, the shadow is gone, and I, Archangel Gabriel, will continue to guard you forever. My child of light, carry this empowerment with you always. The divine shields remain, radiant wings encase your spirit, and your faith has created a beacon that darkness cannot touch. Beloved, every act of courage, awareness, and prayer has secured your alignment with heaven. Stand in peace, shine brightly, and know that you are eternally protected, forever guided, and fully empowered.